So let me get this straight. A bus driver hits his brakes, causing the children to smash into the back seats head first. What up, y'all? I'm Jezar Riches, and you know I must have been on good behavior because I'm here doing a reaction with y'all. Let's get into it because it's about to get crazy. So this is about to be a quick video because I really don't know how many things I can really say on this subject. Honestly, I think we can all agree that you slamming kids into a back of a bus seat is dangerous. I don't really know what else is there to say. Now, clearly I have to watch the video so I can do the proper analyzation, be fair, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it's dangerous. So I was told recently that a bus driver was getting a little frustrated with little kids. They were running around on the bus or something of that nature, wouldn't stay in their seats. And so to teach them a lesson, he slammed his brakes, causing the kids to jam into the back of the seats. And now he's facing child abuse charges. Here's the thing. Child abuse is simply causing danger to a child. So that would be technically called child abuse if I'm saying this correct, right? So I just pictured, before I see this video, I'm picturing it when I heard it.
All right, now that's enough now. Go ahead now, sit on down now. I said sit down!
I don't know about y'all, but that sounds a little too much. But again, you know me, I like to be fair, so we're gonna watch the video and just pick it apart and see what happens, okay? Earl, my TV! All right, let's get into it.
You guys need to be in your seats. You guys want to see how dangerous that is? You get that? That's why you need to be in your seat. Turn around and sit down properly. If you guys can't do that, you will get written up. You get that?
I want to watch it one more time.
You guys need to be in your seats. You guys want to see how dangerous that is? You get that? That's why you need to be in your seat. Turn around and sit down properly. If you guys can't do that, you will get written up. You get that?
I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I do understand. Well, one, I didn't even see the kids moving around like that. Like, they seemed like they were sitting down. Now, it may have been some kids way in the back moving. I don't know, but from that video, it seemed like the kids were kind of just sitting there talking to one another. They didn't seem like they were doing that much moving. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, I am one of those parents who believe in teaching your children a lesson, especially if that lesson is going to help them in life to prevent them from something even bigger. So I do agree with teaching lessons. I'm just not sure I understand this lesson because I think my focal point is the kids. I didn't see where they were being rowdy. I didn't see them jumping up and down. I didn't see any of that. So I'm a little confused on where the lesson was happening. I will say they didn't seem like the danger I pictured. I really seen them. It wasn't bad like I pictured it. And I do, like I said, I do understand if the kids were rowdy and jumping up and down and doing all that, and he tightly had pressed the brakes to show them the dangers of it. You know, I don't know, man. That's just too much. I personally feel he could have told them, hey, listen, at this point, if you're up, and I have to keep telling you to sit down repeatedly, I'm going to pull the bus over and we're not going to go anywhere. And then I'll call each of your parents or whatever kind of threat you have to give to make kids sit down. But at the same time, I don't think it's child abuse worthy. That might be precedent. Because it didn't seem that impactful in the sense of, although that little boy in the beginning, he almost went through, he slid. He almost went through the window. He wasn't behind the seat enough to. Oh, this one is a tough one. This one actually has me a little baffled. I don't like it. I don't, because they're so little. They're little kids. If these were older kids, I'd be like, yeah, bus driver, teach them a lesson. Let them know what's up. I don't feel like little kids that little needed that, especially because of the behavior I was perceiving. They didn't seem like they were being rowdy. They didn't seem like they were doing any of that to warrant that level of teaching. But I don't feel the man deserves to be a child abuser. I think he needs to be sat down in an office.
You know, Tom, there are some things we can allow and can't. And what we cannot allow is you slamming your brakes and watching kids hit the back of the car seat. We can't have that. But you pulling the bus over, perhaps stopping, fair deal. You know what I'm saying? You reading me?
Something like that might be more in order, I guess, but I definitely did not like what he did. I just don't see where it makes sense. So, like I said, it was going to be a short video today because honestly, how much can we actually say on this subject? Sir, you were wrong. The kids do need to be taught lessons. Child abuse might be pushing it, but don't press your brakes causing kids to slam their face into the back of a bus seat. At least not under these circumstances. Wait till the kids get in middle school, at least. They, these babies, they just babies. And I know y'all like, didn't you say babies? Yeah, we gotta teach babies lessons. Tell the babies to sit down, call their parents, and Karens, you need to tap their little legs, whatever. But I don't know if this was warranted. Just because of what I saw. At least that's what I'll say. But nevertheless, it's lunchtime, and I have a hot dog calling my name. So, till next time, bye.